possession. The challenge has been laid. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Olympics start things off on the right note by winning the opening draw. Catnell's in on the offensive attack now. Drives it to the crease. Denies him.
Oh, had to be dialed in on that last save. Love the way he challenged, made himself as big as possible, and took away the net.
Fires it on net. They score! And just like that, it's a 1-0 hockey game.
Well, they started like a freight train, just steamrolling their opponent, James. I mean, they really dictated right from the onset of this game. That tells me one thing. They were prepared coming in.
And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. The Olympics have it now. Takes it and looks ahead. Feeds it down low. Can't make the play, and the puck leaves the zone. Prince Edward Island's got the puck. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Catnell's got the puck against the half wall. And now it's grabbed by Berezowski. And that slides right out to center ice. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Receives the pass. Beautiful 360 with the puck. Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Here's a chance. Nice save from point-blank range. Oh, we got a penalty coming up, as you could see that he was slowed down in the play. Here comes the sentence. Matthews is going on for hooking.
Well, the penalty killers are going to have to be the task on this one, protecting that one-goal lead.
The Olympics get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Well, they earned this power play, James, through hard work, and it's an opportunity to even the score here. They need to find a way to execute and get back to the even score.
Passes on over to Siemens.
Because they were competing and they were urgent on the puck, James, and then the same approach came on the power play where they knew how to hound it and retrieve it, and guess what? They're rewarded for their efforts.
Catnell's ability to counter-strike on full display here in the first.
Yeah, they really did. I feel like they've inserted some tempo to their game, right? They were flat, but they found a way to physically engage, and once you do that, you're more into the game, your legs are firing, and they've gotten some opportunity, and they wind up getting the equalizer because of it.
They'll need more than that to beat them. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. More than half the period left to play. We are all tied up in this one. Catnell's got it in the defensive zone. Return pass. Catnell's through center and now in the offensive end. Moves with the puck to the corner.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Here in the back half of this period, you can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
And they'll be forced to regroup as the puck leaves the zone. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Gets it back. Prince Edward Island's looking to break out of their own end. The Islanders played along the boards. Picks out the pass in the defensive zone. Sends it in front. And he elects not to shoot and will hang on to the puck. Picks up the puck in his own end. Siemens moves it into the attacking end. along the half wall. What a steal in his own end. Player goes down to the ice. There's the referee's hand in the air. Looks like we got a tripping penalty on the way. Here comes the call. Siemens is caught for the trip, and he's going on a trip to the penalty box.
Coaches hate stick infractions. They're real frustrating. You're right there. You're in and around the puck. You go fishing, and you wind up in the box.
Trying to clear the puck from his own end. Oh, and a nice job getting the puck out of the zone.
First you got to get it. So the PK unit does a great job reading where that puck is going to be able to retrieve it. Then you got to get it down the ice, recognizing the glass is the best option. Perfectly executed.
And they get that puck down the ice. A chance to clear. Scooped up along the wall by Samar. Shuts it down. Prince Edward Island's got a hold of it against the wall. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end.
As a former defender, I know this play is not easy because you're sick. You have to know exactly how long it is, and you have to kind of surprise your opponent when you outreach to try and disrupt the play.
Berezowski's ready to take the draw here on this power play. They win the draw and go on the attack. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. The Islanders' power play has expired. Both teams...
Stop it! That was insane! It almost looked like everyone was stopping, thinking it was in the net. I don't even know how he got to it, James. I mean, that's athleticism, desperation, complete, call it what you will. It's everything wrapped into one. As you look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
Here in the late goings of the period, we got a tie game. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Gets it out of his own end. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Sends the pass down low. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance at a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Neither side giving up much in the opening frame, and here we go, still tied up in the second. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
Prince Edward Island's fortunate to be in a game here. I mean, it's tied heading into the second period, and they did not have the bulk of the play. Why? Because they turned the puck over way too many times. There's different areas of the ice where you're more vulnerable. They got to get out of those spots and find a way to move the puck quickly.
Gets a hold of the puck here at his own end. Prince Edward Island's got it in their own zone. Catnos got control of it now from their own end. The Olympics gain the zone. Takes it deep inside the offensive zone. Takes a spill onto the ice and loses the puck. Sends it out in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Prince Edward Island's cutting it from the side. Here's a pass down low. Lets it fly. And it doesn't reach the net because it goes off a stick. The Islanders have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Simard's got the puck. Fires it. And that goes Fakes the pass. Shakes off the defender. Scores! A timely finish, and they've taken the lead.
Sometimes you can feel momentum swing, James. You can tell that they're playing with more confidence, and as a result, they get a little puck luck and they put it in. And you get these grade A scoring chances nice and tight to the net. You got to find a way to convert on it, but you have to be aware of where the goaltender is. You don't have much time. You have to have quick hands, but you have to find the back of the net when there's not much room.
The Islanders have had a lot of things go their way tonight, except for the score in which they trail here in the second. Prince Edward Island's got the puck in the defensive end. With possession along the wall. Scores! I got 2 words for you. New game.
Yeah, it certainly is, James. And who's going to come out on top at the beginning of this faceoff? You want to be able to get that puck in the offensive zone and find a way to continue to attack.
We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. He got all of that one. The Islanders take it along the wall. Nice feed from the boards. Gets in front of a one-timer. Slides the puck down low. And it gets the 1-2 wall. Catno's got it in their own zone. Nice poke check. Takes the puck. Here's a centering pass. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Islanders play it along the wing. The Olympics have it from their own end. Sends it down low. Huge steal in his own end. Pass right back. Quick pass to Samard. Makes a save. Handles the puck at the point. And it banks off the stick in traffic. Prince Edward Island shot the puck near the back end. Answered the call on that play. Catno's looking to break out. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Fantastic save! Goaltender covers it up and we'll get a reset here. Here in the late goings of the period, it's all tied up. The Islanders take possession off the faceoff. Taken along the wall by Samard. And makes the routine save. Catno's got a hold of it along the wall. Shot! And he gets in the lane to block that. Off the outside of the post and stays it.
With a chance to go ahead and a huge opportunity right there. It's going to go off of the pipe and out.
And look at this. They're really ratcheting up the intensity here. Carrying it. Scores! There it is. The go-ahead goal.
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
The Islanders pick up the all-important lead here as we inch closer and closer towards the second intermission.
Well, anytime you score on the back half of a period, it certainly creates some much-needed momentum. Momentum that you want to carry forward to the intermission, and you can have a lengthy conversation about it and start the third with a bang.
Prince Edward Island's been the better team tonight, and they lead as a result late in the second. Nice job tying up his opponent. The Islanders get a hold of the puck in their own end. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Grabs the puck at center. Oh, and he whiffs on it. The Olympics will play it in their own end. Dishes it to Matthews. Coughs it up at center. One last save. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. And number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. Final frame is underway here. All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
The Olympics need to have an attack mentality in this third period here, James. They're losing, they're trailing, but this is a close game. They're still in it. So they got to find some bite to their game and look to get some quality shots off. They haven't had enough. There's been no volume, and they really haven't tested the goaltender.
Quick pass across to Siemens. Sends it over, and he hammers that well wide of the net.
But has all the factors, but it doesn't have the one that counts, James. I mean, it looks good, it sounds good, it's hard, but it doesn't hit the mark. No good.
Here they come on the attack. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Prince Edward Island's got possession of the puck. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Gains the zone through center. On the attack along the boards. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Moves it over to Matthews. And he's right there with the blocker to keep it out. Catno's got it along the wall. And the defenders come up with the puck. Trying to get out of the defensive end. And there we go. Is the call.
Berezowski's had multiple scoring chances tonight here, James, and I thought that she might have gotten frustrated earlier in the frame, but she finds a way to continue with her confidence, her puck touches, and she finally pots one. You can certainly see it.
just seconds away. Puck is dropped to that hockey. Some good stick work to force that turnover. Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead. Matthews is off to the box, hooking the call.
You have to be so agile in this fast game now. Move left, right, north, south, and when you don't, you wind up hooking, and she's going to get 2 minutes for the hook.
From one end of the blue line to the other. Takes it over! Tiptoes around the coach. Comes up with the steal. Here's a chance! Block shot!
Well, if you want to be on the PK, James, you have to know how to get in front of shots, and he does exactly that, taking away the threat.
Brings the puck into the offensive end now. Looking to break out here on the power play. Sends a pass over. Handles the puck at the point. Catno's got him along the wall.
Matthews is up and ready to go.
Still anyone's game as the power play comes up empty-handed. Great save by the goaltender to get a pad on that one. Keeping the puck out of the net. Offside the call, we'll get a reset. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. Puck is dropped and play resumes. Handles the pass. Simard's got it along the boards. Let's get the call. The Olympics are going to be short-handed as they are called for tripping.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping goal. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck. Just used his stick, and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. Power play set to roll on as the centers get ready for the face-off. The Islanders win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Catno's got control of the puck, and they manage to clear it. Quick feed to Matthews. And takes a tour out of the offensive end to find some space at center. And he takes the feed. Shot! Denies him on the play! Still lots of time left here in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. Catno's won the draw. Prince Edward Island's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Takes the feed. Slides it all over to Siemens. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. Into the corner now. And a great job by the shorthanded unit those last few moments as the penalty expires.
Coach will be happy with that. James didn't make the PK unit move at all. You have to create some motion, make adjustments based on what they're doing, and this power play unit didn't do any of it.
And he takes the pass. Quick feed to Siemens. The Olympics carried along the wall. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. Unable to reach that one. Here's a shot. The Olympics take possession in the defensive end. Here they come inside the neutral zone. The Islanders have it now. Across the line, down the left wall. Prince Edward Island's got the puck against the boards. Quick feed down low. Prince Edward Island's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Let's move to the middle. And that goes off a body and a ride. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Takes possession. Takes the puck at the point. Centering pass in front. And that's stopped. Turn that chance aside. Catno's got it now. zone face-off. Takes control of the puck. Catno's got it across the line. The Olympics will play it against the wall. Big-time stop.
He not only wins his foot race, but he also
Brings the puck off the post.
Siemens has been aggressive around the net. He's got those magic mitts, but unable to convert as he hits the post numerous times in this one.
Great poke check on the reach. Through center along the wing. Angles it over to Berezowski. The Olympics move the puck in the defensive zone. Absolutely rocks him on the play, and that sends a message to the bench. From against the wall into the open ice. Scores! It's in the back of the net!
The goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
Sends the cross-ice pass. Catno's gained possession along the boards. Picked off. Tried to be too cute on the pass. Both teams getting a good sweat on after this first period. We've got lots more in store, and we're coming back with a clean sheet of ice. Welcome back, everybody. We're your friends, Cheryl and James, and we are about to get ready to go with the second period. And we are underway here in the second period. We've had an intermission to set up. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the waves, the momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal. That's what you call having a knack for the net, James. When you get in tight and you're sniffing around, you better get that puck off quickly because you know there's defenders all around you that are going to come and close.
Catno's taking a 2-0 lead. up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. And this one is now officially underway. And now he tries to get it across to Ventura. Philadelphia's got the puck. The Islanders have the puck now. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. And called for the offside. We're going to face off. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. Prince Edward Island's won the draw. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Simard. The Tigers get a hold of the puck. Skilly's got it in the defensive end. Prince Edward Island's got the puck in their own end. And he takes the feed. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. A little banging and crashing now. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Coates makes the save and hangs on for a stoppage of play. Takes possession of the puck off the draw. Takes the feed. Takes a shot. Just enough to keep it out there.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work.
Scores! Well, the goaltender's going to want to have that one back. He put it in himself.
Well, the position is tough enough, and then you have these goals that wind up in the back of the net. He deposited it himself, and that's a real tough one to handle. This next shift, this next save, it's huge.
More than half the period left to play. 1-0 to score. Grabs the puck. Sends the pass over. Oh, catches him in the open ice.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Oh, and he gets a little nasty with that collision.
And that collision is going to create puck possession. You have to separate body from puck.
Oh, what a save on the play.
Such an athletic save, James. I mean, that's just all about competing, finding a way to get to the puck.
The Islanders will play it from the defensive zone. Moves it to Bobos. Philadelphia's gained the line and into the zone. Oh, look at this. The Islanders get a hold of the puck along the boards. Berezowski's lugging the puck.
We got to give him an A for effort. I mean, he's clearly banged up, James, but he's trying to stay in the play even though he's struggling.
Here's a short pass to Berezowski. Oh, and she tiptoes around the poke check and maintains possession.
Ventura is going to have to keep his head up, James. I mean, he caused that injury, our hometown player, and the crowd is frustrated, and they're booing every time he touches the puck.
Prince Edward Island's got the puck along the boards.
Probably with a terrific save. I mean, really keeping his opposition at bay here, and that's a message that he's saying for his coach. He's letting them know, listen, let's get going. We got to be better than this, and it's going to start now.
Oh, that sounded like a car crash against the wall. And that's intercepted in the defensive end. Prince Edward Island's got it in their own zone. And that's stolen, and they'll go on the attack. Grabbed along the boards by Ventura. The Islanders take it along the wall. Here we go, one-man rush. Oh, and that hit right off his mask. Oh, and a save as he denies them again.
What a sequence. I mean, he's been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing. Well, that hit had to hurt, James. Let's have another look at that one. I mean, he goes down hard, and when you have a hit like that, you're feeling it all over your body.
And they win the draw on their own end. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck. Directs it on over to Skilly. Moves the puck. Dishes it off. What a steal in his own end.
Playing with confidence is one thing, but then you can be overconfident as well, James, especially when you have a lead. You want to make sure you're in good positioning to be able to backtrack and help out your defense.
Takes it to the front. Shot. Oh, denies them with the paddle
and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
And with the buzzer, that puts a bow on the first 20 minutes of play. We've got lots more still to come. Second period action next, right? We are about ready to get underway here for the second period. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
Philadelphia is playing with an attack mentality, James. Every time they're in the offensive zone, they're looking to take it to the net. You put pucks on net, you're going to score goals.
Puck picked up in the open ice. Lobos looks around.
Skilly is so effective in the O-zone. I mean, he knows how to put the puck to the net. He got the go-ahead goal earlier, and now he's looking for more.
Coates has the puck and holds on for a whistle. Lots of time left in this period. Philadelphia's ahead 1-0. The Tigers win the draw. Puck scooped up by Berezowski. And he takes the dish. Simard's got it to the side. Takes control of the puck. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. And offside, we'll get a reset here.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
The Tigers continue to lead here in this second period, looking strong offensively. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Receives the pass. And the puck departs the zone. Skilly's taking it from his own end. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Looks to get the puck over to Matthews. Setting up behind his own net now. Skilly's across the line now and on the attack to the offensive end. Simard stick handling in his own zone. Great play as she dodges the poke check. Picks off the pass. Puck is frozen and we get a stoppage in play. Still lots of time left in the period. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Berezowski's won the draw. They'll go on the attack. Oh, stops it on the redirect. Hard hit, frees up the puck. Takes the puck. And he's knocked off the puck there. Look at this. They've got some bodies here on the attack. Good positioning there to knock it away with the glove. Oh, it's another consecutive save. In front and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things just savage in the offensive zone, and they lead it here in this second period. And they take possession here in the offensive zone, and time to go on the attack. Shakes off the coverage. Philadelphia's got a hold of it along the wall. Here they come on the attack. Prince Edward Island's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Oh, and she avoids the poke check. Moves the pass in front. She scores! What a way to finish that! That's the midway mark in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Beresowski's won it. Handles the puck. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Tries to get it over to Ventura. Philadelphia's across the blue line. Here's a feed in front. Picked off in front. Pokes it away in his own end. Scoops up the puck now. Moves it quickly over to Skilly. Along the half wall with the puck. Scores! The go-ahead goal puts them in front.
Well, and this has been trending to happen, James. They've been closing on the puck quickly since an upward trajectory as this game's progressed, and they find the back of the net. I love that he fights to get tight to the net here, and it's all about accuracy and a quick release. It's not about how hard it is, and he doesn't miss.
Philadelphia's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Taken by Ventura. Strong defensive effort. Quick pass to Samard. Sends it over. Puts it on net. And a great save.
It always amazes me that goaltenders often make this save look easy with all of that traffic in front and screen. I mean, it is important to battle and find the sight lines. And this goaltender does a great job of making it happen.
The Tigers gain possession along the wall. Prince Edward Island's got the puck against the boards. Slides into Ventura. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Beresowski. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck now. The Tigers have the puck in the corner. Matthews moves it ahead. Takes a shot. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Moves around along the half wall. And the puck leaves the offensive end. And he grabs the loose puck and he's in all alone. Denied by the Teddy. Oh, he stopped it on the breakaway.
Call it a showdown, a showdown.
Oh, he did. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Well, there's the horn, and that means 2 periods down. And there's still a critical third to play. Looking forward to this one. Third period action is coming up. Fans are buzzing. Teams are gliding into position here for the start of the third. All right, buckle up, everybody. Period number 3 is now underway. Okay, we played 2/3 of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
The Islanders are trailing in this game, and they're kind of fortunate, to be honest with you, James. They really haven't had anything in terms of offensive production. They got to get some more shot opportunities if they want to get back in it.
Grabs the puck here in the neutral zone. Went for the dirty dangle and goes sideways.
He's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
And they keep the pressure on. He got all of that hit. Slides the puck over. Here's a pass in front. Oh, he comes up with a Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Passes it over. Picked up along the wall by Ventura. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Passes out front. And that's blocked in front. Philadelphia's gained possession along the boards. Here we go. They really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Takes it here along the blue line. Here's a shot. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. Philadelphia's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. Quick feed to Matthews. Moves it on over to Samard. From the point, they take control of it. Great pressure with the stick.
Well, please frame this poke check, James, because coaches want to use this as an example. You can use it from grassroots right up. This is textbook poke check that turns a high-danger chance into nothing.
Prince Edward Island's looking to break out of their own end. Now a quick pass to Samard. Picks off the pass. Sidesteps the check. Takes the pass. And the puck dies with the trapper save.
Coach was the task on that last save, a primetime example that he is in it to win it right now. I mean, that's a high-danger, grade-A chance, and he's able to keep out of the net.
Philadelphia's been total non-stop action on the offensive end, and they continue to lead in the third. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Philadelphia's gained possession. Skilly's got it in the offensive zone. Comes up with the steal.
Prince Edward Island's been disrupting play all night long, and this is because of their stick position. You have to find ways to be aware and anticipate where that puck is going to be going. Doing a great job, but this is still a close one. You've got to find a way to generate some offense. Well, he's having a multiple-point game right now because of how dynamic he's been in the offensive zone. I mean, he's been all around the net. When he's got the puck on his stick, he's a shooting threat. But also, when he's off of the puck, he's getting to the right spots at the right time. And this is how you generate offense, and he's been doing it all game long.
And a tenacious effort pays off as he comes up with it. The Islanders have it against the wall. Prince Edward Island's got the puck in the defensive end. Solid check to slow him down. They've got numbers here. Here's a shot. Big save in front.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Moves the puck into the attacking area. Great hit on the play. Slides the pass over to Bobos. In close. Gives them nothing in front. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. Huge steal in his own end. And it's a quick pass to Samard. Quick shot. Nothing doing. Here's a shot. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away. Pope's doing a great job of helping out his teammates here, able to deny the high-danger scoring chance here. Very athletic in his crease.
Here in the late going to the frame. Philadelphia's got a 3-1 lead. That's a smart read with the two centermen tied up. Bobos works the puck in his own zone. Philadelphia's on the attack. Slides it across. Prince Edward Island's got the puck along the boards. Look at her go. Here's a chance. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. What a strong defensive effort to get down on that one. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Icing being waved off here.
Well, that's great hustle and anticipation to be able to get to the hash marks first, James.
Philadelphia's coaches have to be impressed from what they're seeing from their players tonight. All sorts of scoring chances, and they lead late in the third. Skilly's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Denied by the goaltender. There's another great save. Cuffs up possession of the puck.
absolutely massive hit, James. These are the types of hits that can change the landscape of the game. The power of the legs right through the body. Lack of awareness there on the puck carrier.
Well, this one's pretty much elementary, but one more face-off here. Final buzzer sounds, and this one's in the books. Well, the challenge was issued. The challenge was accepted. A fun game that went back and forth for a while in this one, but, you know, unfortunately, they just didn't have enough tonight.
Yeah, they didn't have enough. They weren't really in control of the game. Yeah, you can have a lot of fun in these ones, but when you don't win, you don't feel too good.
You can feel the intensity between both sides for this EASHL club matchup after the challenge was thrown down. Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. The Phoenix have won the opening face-off and take possession here at the start. Takes it from the right side. Takes it out of the offensive zone and back to center. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call. We're still in the early stages of this period. We're still scoreless. Sherbrooke's won the draw in the neutral zone. And that's taken by the defense. Handles the pass. The Islanders looking against the half wall. And that's broken up. Sherbrooke's got it in their own zone. Great heads-up play by the defender. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Grabs it in his own end. Oh, what a hip check of the old school variety. Beautiful. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Puck picked up by Berezowski. Feeds it across. Prince Edward Island's got the puck. Moves with the puck at the corner. He grabs the puck here at the point. He hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
Well, when you're along the wall, you got to have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. Still looking for our first goal. Nice job tying up his opponent. Tickler's got it in the corner. Moves the puck more to the middle. What a steal in his own end. Prince Edward Island's looking to break out. Matthews setting up against the wall. And that's intercepted by Panic. Driving right to the front. Great stop by the goaltender off the glove.
Holtz negates the scoring opportunity. James really quick to set to position and face the shooter dead on.
Simard's got it along the wing. Slides the puck down low. Great defensive effort with the stick. Sherbrooke's got it in their own zone. And we'll reset things after that icing. Past the halfway mark of this period, the game is still scoreless. Comes in off the wing as both centers were tied up on the draw. And now he moves it to Beaver. The Islanders have it now. Tries to feed it over to Matthews. Fires it on net. And he was ready for that save. Picked up along the boards by Simard. Sherbrooke's got possession of the puck. Beavers got it against the boards. We got a penalty coming up here. Whistle stops the play. Simard's getting a pair in the sin bin for boarding.
He's going to get a boarding call on that one, James. Really aggressive and throws his opponent into the boards.
Panic's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Sherbrooke's regained possession of the puck. Tickler's going to play it against the half wall. Swing and a miss. Great heads-up play in the defensive zone. Oh, and he misfires on that. Sends the feed in front. Misses the net. Prince Edward Island's got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Fires it into the offensive zone. Sends it over to Tippler. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Back to the blue line.
Simard's almost ready to get back on the ice.
Sherbrooke's power play comes up empty-handed. We're back to even strength on the ice.
Well, that power play needs to have more urgency. All perimeter movement. Someone has to pay the price and get to the most coveted spot on the ice, and that is right in front of the tender.
Here in the late goings of the period, still no score in this one. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone.
Center wins that one clean. Everyone's ready for the puck. They know they're attacking now with a tired group that they're playing against.
Moves it to Matthews. And he takes the feed. Makes the easy save with the glove. And we're moments away from getting back underway here with the puck drop. Panic's won a big draw on their own end. Takes the feed. Here's a chance to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Coates has it and freezes the play. Sherbrooke's won the draw and they'll go to work. Scores!
Well, this is an energy goal here, James. I love that it was the will that led to the skill. I mean, the battle to compete, to win the loose puck, and then to take it to the net and get the tally. And you can see the electricity on the bench after she scored that one.
Prince Edward Island's crossed the line and on the attack. Here's the chance to set up now. And that's blocked away. Prince Edward Island's got a hold of it along the wall. Great use of the stick in the defensive end by Panic. Celebrini's moving the puck through his own zone. To the front. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. And a great scene. Feeds it over. Scored goal. He saved it. Oh, 9 seconds and he makes the save. There's the horn. Still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. intermission. Savalski, pounder. Here comes period number 2. Well, let's see if we can get some fireworks going here as period number 2 is underway. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
The Islanders are trailing in this game simply because they haven't had the puck. They've been chasing it. They haven't found their legs. Listen, you have to play aggressive. You have to attack if you want to win the game.
Big stop right there. Covers it up and we'll get a stoppage in play. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Sherbrooke's ahead 1-0. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. And he turned that aside as we continue play here. Denies him again.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Both teams are set. They're ready to drop the puck. Zone. Prince Edward Island's got it now. Touch to the front.
Sometimes
Stats high up, put it in the back of the net.
they come from behind here, James, to get the equalizer, and they created some much-needed momentum. They stayed with the game plan, and they've been rewarded for their efforts.
And there's a little boost from off the wing as the centers were tied up there. Oh, textbook quick check to turn that over. Here's a short pass to Berezowski. The Islanders take it along the wall. Picks up the puck in his own end. Oh, what a paddle save on the play.
I absolutely love this save, James. I mean, the shooter's in a point-blank range, right in that low slot, and it's just taken away. Grand larceny.
Here's the pass. The Islanders will play it in their own end. Moves the puck along the half wall. Grabbed along the board by Berezowski. Puck grabbed by Samard. Lets it go. Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that one. I expect to see him out here again.
Shoots it, and he comes up with a stop there. Prince Edward Island's got a hold of the puck. With possession along the wall. With the stop. Passes it in front. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Oh, great little takeaway at center. Oh, had a chance to make a nice move, and the puck disagreed with him.
Oh, I know what he was trying to do there, James.
Great score! A clutch goal gives them the lead.
Well, it's very timely, isn't it, James? To give them the lead, and also the confidence that they've shown these past few shifts led to that opportunity.
Sherbrooke's taking a one-goal lead here in period number 2.
Yeah, now it's about not sitting back, not saying, hey, we've got a lead, we're going to protect it, but being aggressive and trying to go after more.
And the intensity's starting to ramp up here after that hit. Oh, he rocked him on the play.
Oh, you know that he felt that one, James. The body is reverberating after it. What a great hit. Beaver's not going to be able to get away from the booze and the chance every time he touches the puck, all because of that play earlier where he hurt their player.
He handles the pass. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Shot! Takes it in front. And that's blocked in traffic. Panic's got the puck in his own zone. That's a smart heads-up defensive play by Berezowski. Handles the puck from the left side. Oh, catches her along the wall.
She did more than catch her, James. I mean, she drilled her right into the boards. A perfect angle, well executed. It's a clean hit.
Moves it quickly over to Berezowski. Play whistle dead, offside the call.
Simard's going to try and shake that one off, James. Man, that was a top hit right through the body, and you feel the effects, almost bone-crushing, but he gets back up.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone face-off. Intercepted at center by Samard. Moves the puck down low. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Celebrini.
Well, no question, this is a frustrating play for everyone. It almost feels like it's going from bad to worse. You're losing, you're trying to get something going. Instead, you turn over the puck.
Puck sent over to Matthews. The Phoenix have taken possession in their own end. Gets the puck over to Beaver. That one's denied.
Holtz with an incredible desperation save, James. And now that his team can get up the ice and create some offense, he can get some much-needed rest. I think the gas tank is empty.
Oh, what a hit check on the play. You know her opponents will be thinking twice going up against her now. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Oh, looked like he had the corner, but he puts it off the side of the net. To the low slot. Fires it. Oh, played it perfectly.
The goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, and they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
And there's the buzzer bringing the second period to an end. You don't want to go home yet, do you? Third period action still to come. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. And with the puck being dropped, here we go. The clock is running here on period number 3. Quick pass to Savard. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Sherbert's got the puck against the half wall. Feeds it down low. Turns it away.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you've got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw.
When you're down a goal, you can't generate any offense if you're shorthanded. They're going to have to be opportunistic, find a way to kill it off, and then reset the momentum.
And they win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Oh, set that hit up perfectly. Prince Edward Island's going to be able to kill a few seconds off now with the puck. Nice job to escape the zone. Trying to get something going here with this man advantage as they start from their own end.
Well, his power play certainly hasn't been good. You have to find a way to gain some traction, and where it starts is getting in. That is the key to any power play, to set it up and then drive the net.
Quick feed to Beaver. Prince Edward Island's penalty killers get a hold of it. And they get the puck out of the danger zone. Slides it diagonally to Tippler. Into the corner of the attacking area. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. Power play has expired.
Being on a power play is a privilege, James. Trust me, I know. I was never on it. When you get out there, you have to have some urgency and find a way to get it to the middle of the ice and get some opportunities on net. There was none of that.
Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Moves the puck to the attacking area. Another hit, and she's got to be feeling it now.
Well, she certainly does, James. She's had a target on her back all night. Over and over again, she's been coddled.
And that's punched away with the blocker. Into the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Beaver's taken down to the ice. We got a penalty coming up. there's another penalty call against the home team. These fans are frustrated. You know, I think these calls are legit. I just think that the fans are wondering, what about the other side here?
Well, yeah, they got to be expecting to get one soon here, as it is one-sided, and it's so hard for a team to get into the game when there's no flow because you keep parading yourself to the box.
From the boards, he takes that pass. And that pass attempt is deflected. The Islanders have it now. Sherbrooke's got a hold of it against the wall. Tickler's gained the line and on the attack. Moves it to Panic. Shot! Oh, he'll feel that one. What a block.
Well, firing off cylinders here, getting to that shot lane. He really anticipates the greatest threat on the ice, and he makes sure that he redirects that puck.
Yeah, refs don't like that. There's the whistle as the net comes off.
Panic's been feeling it here tonight, James, getting a ton of puck touches and looks on net, and finally cashes in. That one's going to feel good. But I do love his process here. I mean, it shows maturation in his game as a young player. Sometimes you can get frustrated and let it take you off your game, and this time, he didn't let that happen. He found a way to get
just as the power play expires, but they still benefit with those extra seconds.
Well, they continued right where they left off there, James. They just continued to move and have a ton of motion. They took it to the net before the player really could get back in and help.
And off the draw, they pick the puck. On the attack along the boards. Can't maintain possession after that hit. The Phoenix have possession along the boards. Scores! And look who's at it again.
Well, it's the second of the game. Too bad you can't bottle these games up and just recall them whenever you want because he's been all around the net.
Here in the back half of this period, Sherbrooke's been showing relentless pressure lately, now up by 3. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. All alone! Scores! And there's the hat trick, and this place is silent.
Well, he's flipping his chops when he goes on the road, hey, James, and he gets his hattie. I mean, he's been feeling it, but when he's on the road, he's something else.
Sherbrooke's laying a pounding on the opposition tonight, generating numerous scoring chances and converting on what feels like almost all of them. Prince Edward Island's got it along the wall. Knocks him. And he takes the pass.
Panic's been so dangerous offensively tonight, James. Yeah, he's not getting the shots on goal, but he is the distributor. They need to be aware of him, their opponent, I mean, because he's threading the needle to his teammates all night long.
And that pass goes off a stick. Sends it quickly to Beaver. Sends a pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Ah, too much traffic in the lane. She takes the feed. Oh, look at this. Prince Edward Island's got a hold of the puck now. Works it across to Tickler. Prince Edward Island's got control of it now from their own end. The Islanders play it along the wing. Oh, what a hit! You might say they reached the end of the road.
Certainly, James, and these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say, play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive.